Yo, what up? Cocker Spaniel owner here, trying to make another beat. I guess it's gonna be a different format than the last video. I'm still just experimenting with what I want to do. I got not a new camera, but a new camera angle. It's plugged into the computer and I'm recording with OBS, so I don't have to set up a whole camera. I'm hoping that will make me record more videos, but we will see. But yeah, let's get into it. The background is pink. And we got here another ambient sample. I'm trying to find some different chops as we go, but first I want to check out the loop and just see how that sounds. And this is the loop which I just chopped up. Yeah, it needs some extra, but I think with some like lo-fi effects over it, it will sound... Yeah, I mean, it already sounds interesting. Just imagine this with a bit of warping and vinyl noise. That's a cool loop, but I like to chop my samples and go through the whole track, so we're gonna do that. But the loop is always there. That's why I wanted it. Like if we don't manage to find any other sample chops, the loop is right there. These 4 pads, easy as that. The whole song is just these 4 bars, whatever, playing over and over again with tiny little differences. But in the beginning it's very simple, and then towards the end there's more sound to it. So I'm grabbing the end of the sample. You see, there's just more going on with these end chops. Right, so the tempo is 58 right now, roughly 58. I'm gonna make it half tempo. That will limit me on the amount of chops I can, well, whatever, we'll see by then. But right, record that stuff, man, record that shit. Now the question is, how will it sound with effects? Effects? Effects. Let's make it wide. It just got a lot wider. There's a width button on here. Can you see it on the screen? Oh, maybe a little bit. For the guys who have an MPC, they know, but this width button. I love a wide stereo track. I always, when I'm mastering my beats, I always make sure that there's a lot of stereo width. It's just... I don't know, maybe on headphones it's harder to hear, but on speakers, like the whole sound just comes at you like... And if you compare that to having it like, you know, a small stereo width, it comes out like in the middle. I want it to be like, you know, blasting. Right, let's add some drums. And I'm going straight to the Evil Needle kit, and I will choose this kick. Kick number 3. Good kick. If you ever feel like you need special drums that really hit, you know, buy a Evil Needle drum kit. Don't pirate it, you know, don't torrent it. Maybe there are torrents for it, I don't know, but I don't know, torrenting plugins, I'm guilty. But drum kits from like, especially from like smaller-ish producers, you have to buy it, right? You cannot steal that, man, come on. Gotta buy it. I think I want to add a little bit more sidechain, like I really want this drum to be like, you know? If you go to Flavor Pro and you go to Vintage Drums and you put, was it white kick? Yeah, look. It did lose a bit of the low end. Maybe not even. Whatever. Again, using the Air Flavor Pro on the snare. This time I'm using kick on reels. I'm not sure how you call this. If anyone knows, please let me know in the comments. But you're going from this, and then you're adding a lot of high end and a sort of like a shimmer effect. I had the same effect on the Waves plugin on J37. You know, that little Waves plugin with tape? But then they also had the same effect. Maybe you call it tape delay? I'm not really sure, but I love it. It's just like it's heavy, you know, it hits heavy. You cannot use it on every sample, but for this sample, and with this kick, I think it slaps. Right, traction control, off, timing correct, goes off, and we record. Slower than I thought. I'm messing up. It's slower than I thought. I wish you could export this screen to like my OBS and I can show you guys exactly where my notes are at. Maybe in the future. Maybe one day they will add something that I can do that with, but I would love to show the way my drums are looking on the grid. Like, it looks like a total mess. And I haven't really gone into and, you know, shoved some notes around to make it sound perfect to me, but it already has some groove. And I think because I have hard-hitting drums, I'm gonna have a hard-hitting or like aggressive hi-hat. You know, you can sort of go for a mellow hi-hat, but for now, it fits in the mix already. For my hi-hats, I go into 16 levels. Nothing fancy, just 2 levels, just to switch it up a little bit. It still needs some adjusting, but for now, moving on to the bass. And again, checking it in a higher octave, or 1 octave higher. Just to see if I'm in tune. Ha! Knew it! And again, it sounds so cute. That's it. Like it. Nice to see how it sounds with a bit of tube drive. Something that I always put on the master. Just a tiny bit. Sometimes it's not necessary, but I always do it. Here we go. Okay, drastic change. What if we tune up the snare a little bit? No. Maybe fine tune it? Ooh, fine tuning it does. Sometimes your snares can be in tune with the sample or out of tune, and yeah, sometimes it doesn't matter. But for now, the snare, like it sort of carries it over more. It's like it keeps on going. It wants to keep on going. I know. What am I even saying? Doesn't matter. It sounds good. Right, I'm gonna try and add some MIDI stuff to it, MIDI notes. Although I'm already quite happy at where it's sitting right now. Do you, like, this instantly changes everything for me. Like, the whole vibe of the track goes from like being the sort of dusty vinyl-esque sort of sound to a more modern sounding stuff. Don't know how to. Yeah, you gotta be careful with the stuff. I'm aware of that. And I'm still learning how to do this correctly. Okay, here we go. Not really sure about the MIDI notes. In the end I added, again, a Flavor Pro with like a pitch bending effect. But for now it's gonna live in this MPC as a little 4-bar loop for weeks, maybe even months. I'm not good at finishing stuff. Like, to me, the most fun that I have with a beat now has been done. Don't know how to explain that better than that, but yeah, the most fun is this, and then afterwards I have to like force myself to actually make a little, intro and all that stuff. One day I will better myself. But for now, 4-bar loop, done. But for now, I think I will edit this video and just see if I like this concept of having the camera there and yeah, not a second camera angle, because I was running into the problem of like, I have to set it all up. Like, I'm not even running an external light. I just have my normal light and of course, yeah, the fancy whatever RGB lights behind me. That sort of makes it a little bit special, I guess. Special enough, but yeah, normally I have this light right here. You see that big one? Yeah, and I create some shadows with it, whatever, doesn't matter, but it's just annoying to set it all up. I just want to make beats and I want to upload something to YouTube to show to you guys and yeah, just share overall what I'm doing, you know? If my all-time favorite producers were making videos like these, I will be so happy, man. I would steal all of their little information they would give me in their videos and just copy them and steal them. So yeah, that's the main purpose of this video. The quality is not the highest, but I just want to put something out there and just be busy with it, man. Make some music, share it with the people. That's all I want to do. But okay, for now, like I said, I'm gonna edit this video and then hopefully see you on the next one. Peace.